And let's see. Let me see if I can fix this whole audio thing. Looks like a big mistake by Seal there as he ends up on the train tracks. Chumbo's just going as expected and doing very well. Chumbo looks to be using about 1 shroom per lap. Seal still has 2 left. Yeah, it appears that way. Yeah, I think I accidentally may have disabled it or something. So Chumbo does beat the train. He's going to go ahead and use his final shroom, as he is quite a bit ahead of Seal at this point, probably by about 8 or 9 seconds. And it's going to be a solid time for Chumbo, 1:47.40. Difficult sequence for Seal here, as he ended up on the train tracks. As the desert goes to Chumbo. Well done by Chumbo, solid. Unfortunate sequence for Seal. But keep in mind, it's still 1 set. I actually don't know if either Chumbo or Seal actually have any audio on currently. So we are just playing in silence here, as Seal goes to Mario Raceway as the next pick. Oh, it is on Chumbo? Guess it's just really quiet for whatever reason. Mario Raceway's next. Thanks, Chumbo.
Okay.
And we're off on Mario Raceway. Both of them take the safe path on lap 1. A 26:34 for Seal. For Chumbo, it's going to be a 25:93, so Chumbo is slightly ahead after 1 lap. Again, both drivers just going safe, not doing the mushroom gap. The mushroom gap generally only saves about a second, but if you spin out, you could lose multiple seconds. I think Chumbo has a slight lead going into this final lap. A 1:17.70, and yep, it is a 1:17.70 and a 1:17.30. So Chumbo is going to get the win here on Mario Raceway and the set. So a very quick round here, but at the end of the day, it was just 1 set, so no matter the margin, Chumbo is up 1-0 in sets. I had heard something about from that with the Amni template that I'm able to just move the sets along, but I'm not seeing anything that allows me to do it. So Again, I'm just going to put a quick random time in just to move the sets forward, but Chumbo is up 1-0 in sets. So Seal's going to get the next pick. As we enter set 2. Now, very quickly here, we've got some sponsors. We've got Roy Smooth Sounds. When you're driving along and you just don't hear any music going on the raceway, just plug in your headphones. Roy Smooth Sounds. Seal with an interesting pick. We've got Luigi Raceway, Fast Lap Joker. Lap 1 Fast Lap, here we go. Chumbo looks to be very, very slightly ahead here as we go into the second half. Seal with a little bit of a bonk, but so does Chumbo. 32.86. This is going to be close. It looks like Seal is actually going to take this one. 33.25 for Chumbo. Seal with the 32.86. Neither of them did a perfect Luigi Raceway Fast Lap, but you know the pressure. Chumbo with the Rainbow Road pick. So new one-try league rules this year. Fast lap only. Rainbow Road, fast lap. 3-lap is not played in this year's one-try league unless both players agree to it. The standard rule now is that Rainbow Road Fast Lap is the default category from Rainbow Road, so that's what we're going to see here. Chumbo with the Tran there, a little bit closer than what Seal had. But Chumbo did hit the wall before he ended up getting it, so I think it's kind of a toss-up here. Both drivers otherwise doing pretty well so far. Trying to get those mini turbos in as quickly as possible here. Rainbow Road as a fast lap becomes one of the shortest tracks in the game rather than one of the longest for a one-try match. Some slight collisions with the wall for both drivers. Luigi Raceway as a fast lap is a joker pick. In one-try matches, you are allowed to have, at this point, 2 picks rather than 1. Last year it was only 1. This is going to be a close finish. We've got a 141.12. Looks like Seal is going to take another one. He decided, you know, set one wasn't what he wanted to see, and he has come out strong in the second set, as Seal takes a 2-0 lead. So Seal right now gets the next pick, and he can go for the win here on set number 2. Seal needs a moment, which gives us a chance to see one of our next sponsors. One Up Mushroom Car Insurance Group. If you find yourself driving along and you crash, you fall off Banshee Boardwalk, what do? Make sure you have One Up Mushroom Car Insurance Group for your needs. They will take care of you. Chumbo says Seal is icing himself. Seal, Bowser's Castle is the next pick. Let's see how these guys do without distraction ghosts, huh? Bowser's Castle, one of the, certainly one of the best tracks for one tries. You just don't know how it's gonna go. You have an extra row of thwomps. Let's see how they do. Let's see if Marty makes an appearance. Seal gets through the first row fairly safely there. Chumbo also does. Both of them clear the rows of thwomps. Excellent job. Pretty decent 39.12 for Seal and 38.83 for Chumbo. Chumbo is slightly ahead going to lap 2. Chumbo crashing into the thwomp, but not in a way that really cost him too much time, but it may cost him that slight lead he just had going into lap 2. Got a really, I think a really close one here. 39.22 on that second lap, 39.38. So Chumbo's very slightly ahead into the lap 3 as the stream has gone haywire for whatever reason. Both of them actually have generally been pretty good not hitting thwomps, although Chumbo kind of scraped one on the side. Sorry folks, not really sure what's going on with the stream right now, but looks like Seal had a really strong performance here as Seal picks up a 157.20. Which looks to edge out Chumbo, who has the 157.59. So clean sweep for Seal in set 2. All right, let's see what's going on with... Splicing by Chumbo. Honestly, both pretty good driving. I mean, 157, 59, 157, 20. Pretty solid for a one try given the circumstances on Bowser's Castle. I think someone talked about Lakitu paying the bills. Lakitu does quite a bit. So, for example, if you go to the theaters, you would find that Kung Fu Lakitu is out in movie theaters. Dragon Driftway, the movie, Lakitu has some fighting prowess as well. We go to set 3. Let me go ahead and advance this again, kind of doing the same thing. Let me make sure I advance the sets on here. They're going to go to Calamari Desert back. Chumbo's pick. Unfortunately, the streams are a little off, but hopefully they will improve moving forward. It is a 1-1 match. Both drivers have now won 3 of their tracks. We're tied up 1-1. It's an even fight right now. We're off on Calamari Desert, as Seal is going to take a safe route rather than try to do the hill hop. In the meantime, Chumbo will do a hill hop again. Looks like he has a pretty solid one. Seal's going to take it simple. No mushrooms yet. Chumbo bonks the train track fence, which is going to cost him a little bit of time. Looks like Seal is going for the well, we'll see what he's trying to do here. Looks like he's going to wait until the train passes him, and then he keeps going. He paused for the train there. Chumbo's already used his second shroom already. Is he going to beat the train? He barely beats the train on his... looks like Seal actually hits the train on the way over. So Chumbo looks to be ahead right now. He's already used his third shroom in the typical shroom spot on lap 2. Seal's a little bit behind. We'll have to see what happens. Seal's going to go ahead. It looks like he's going to do all 3 shrooms on this lap. Not the best hill hop there, unfortunately for him. We're going to have to see if Chumbo is going to be able to beat this lap. The second train looks like he does do so smoothly. The Chumbo looks to be in the driver's seat at this point, as Seal may need a little miracle here at the end from Chumbo making some kind of mistake. But Seal is going to end up with a time of 1:59.67. A 1:48.88 for Chumbo. We have another classic Calamari Desert by Chumbo as Chumbo takes a 1-0 lead. And we welcome a Glorious Wah. Welcome. And we also welcome DK Tsunami to the house. Ridley's here. TJL is here. We've got some real celebrities here. Miles, always back. Always good to see you. There's going to be a second Fast Lap Joker. That is new to the One Try League. Instead of only doing it once, now there's two, just to kind of make things a little more interesting and potentially speed up matches as well. Royal Raceway Fast Lap is going to be the second Joker from Sfeel. We're going to return to Royal Raceway, but only for one lap. Seal plays it more safely this time, does make the U-turn appropriately this time. It's going to go ahead and use that first shroom. Pretty decent use of shrooms. I realize that I need to fix the streams with Chumbo there, as Chumbo has a little peacock ad over there. Chumbo makes a little bit of a mistake there. 48.24 for Sfeel. And as the stream for Chumbo catches up, he's gonna get a 49.07. Oh, that was a weird sequence where with like the stream kind of showed the ad and then it disappeared, but Seal's gonna take this win. Chaco Mountain, Chumbo to Chaco. Chaco Stupid Mountain is going to be next. Filled with chocolatey goodness. Best soundtrack in the game. Chaco Stupid Mountain indeed. it is a fan favorite. Let me see if I can center the stream here a little better. Seal's gonna hold on to his mushroom through that first potential shroom spot. Looks like he's gonna save it, perhaps, for a later situation. As does Chumbo. Seal is through his first lap. He's gonna have a 33.50. Chumbo's stream is a little bit behind, so we'll see where he ends up being at. Overall, pretty decent driving as far as we can tell. Chumbo is actually a little behind. I may have missed something that slowed him down, but he's at a 34.87. Seal was up a little over a second as he rams into the wall here at the end of lap 2. As he's just under a 108 going into the final lap. He's used all his mushrooms now. Chumbo remains a little bit behind. We'll see how the finish goes. Seal's just been slightly better on these turns, and it's really adding up. Solid time for Seal with the 141.32. Chumbo looks to fall behind just a little bit, and with Seal taking this one, it's going to be a 142.76 for Chumbo. Seal's pick. Seal is up 2-1 in set 3. Next pick is gonna be Rainbow Road. Seal going with the Rainbow Road Fast Lap as the next pick. The Rainbow Road Fast Lap does not count as a Fast Lap Joker. So even though Seal has picked 2 Fast Lap Jokers already, the new rules consider Rainbow Road as basically a normal 3-lap pick. Seal appears to opt out of the Tran. Does seem to get a good mushroom here. Chumbo does get more of a Tran than Seal. So if we're not seeing a whole lot of fence collisions here, that can slow them down. As Chumbo actually does hit a fence, they're slightly slowing. Chumbo's getting some pretty quick mini turbos in though. I should actually adjust. So I'm going to go ahead and pause Feel's feed for a moment, just so we can kind of get more caught up. Okay. I'm going to pause him right now so that we can kind of match up, line these up again. So we can kind of see the finish. It is a 140 to 78. My bad. I definitely screwed that up with the showing on that one, but it was a 140 78 for Seal and a 140 69 for Chumbo, so he did take that one. Sorry folks, I definitely paused wrong on that one. Forgot I wasn't using VLC with the pausing. Okay, so last pick. Wario Stadium shortcut is going to be Chumbo's pick. Which is a unique one. I haven't seen this one. So a little confusion there with the start time. Seal ended up starting a little bit in advance of Chumbo, which is okay. Seal had asked a question and Chumbo answered, so but Seal started. But it looks like Seal gets the 31.27 here on the first lap. Seal was a little worried. He was pondering whether to do non-shortcut instead of shortcut, but it looks like, you know, he's hitting these so far. So I think he's doing okay. We'll have to see how fast Chumbo does it, though. Seal is on lap 1, minute in. Chumbo with a really solid jump on the first one, but it seems like he overshot it. Seal, 1 minute in, is trying to make his last jump. As both drivers are seeing a little bit of zero frame here. Second jump is a little bit challenging. You have to hit it pretty much exactly, and you can still get bounced back. This is a very interesting pick. I don't believe I've really seen this, as Seal wraps it up with a 136.87. Chumbo having a difficulty on the second jump. We'll see if he's able to get past it. Chumbo really struggling on the second jump as we're 1 minute in. He finally makes it. Chumbo makes that jump, 112. He's got to make some jumps pretty quickly here. He bounces off the wall again. Finally makes that jump. He still has time to come back. Let's see if he does. He does make this one jump. He needs to make one more to catch up. And he makes it just in time. Got a little scary there for Chumbo. Unfortunate for Seal, who basically had a lead going into that, up to that point. Seal actually got a PR, which is incredible. Chumbo finally shows up in terms of the shortcut at the end, but it comes at a good time. He wins this set. He's going to go up he's going to go up 2-1 in sets. But Seal, having not really played like any shortcut at all, ends up hitting a 138.67, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid one try shortcut. 138.67. Seal's going to go ahead and submit that time. In the meantime, we have a situation where, we have a close match here. I mean, it was a 3-2 set. Chumbo takes this win, but it was 3-2. We're, again, put in a random time just to advance the layout. Chumbo is up 2-1, having won just one more track than Seal up to this point. Got some interesting driving going on, interesting tracks. Seal wants to go back to Bowser's Castle. Neither driver needed one-up car insurance group last time. We'll see if any of them make a call over to their insurance provider. Seal off to a pretty decent start here. As he gets through the swamps on lap 1. Pretty safely played, a 38.81 on lap 1 for Seal. Chumbo Stream again slightly behind, but Seal runs into the swamp at the start of lap 2. But Chumbo hits it on lap 1, so both of them have hit a thwomp at this point. A second thwomp hit for Chumbo. Seal off to the early lead here. In a set that he has to win. Seal manages to avoid every thwomp, which puts him in a good spot because Chumbo hits his third. And it looks like Seal is in a really good spot to win this now. Almost makes a mistake, but Seal does stay on the track, completes it with a 159.29. In the meantime, let's take a look at Chumbo as his stream catches up. Chumbo is playing from behind. It's kind of hard to imagine how he's gonna really come back after 3 thwomp hits. So it looks likely that Seal has taken a 1-0 lead here. A lot of thwomp misses, or a lot of thwomp hits, I should say. The thwomps are very friendly to many drivers here, and Chumbo really felt the full-on, you know, just friendliness on this track of those thwomps. A lot of hospitality. Bowser really wants to give everyone that full experience. Let me see if I'm able to quickly turn off both streams to see if I can see if that makes any difference. Wario Stadium! Chumbo goes to Wario Stadium. Really evenly played. Chumbo has won the same number of sets as Seal. He just managed to win the one in the last set that was the decider. But we'll see if Seal ends up coming back here. Good driving by Seal so far. Does not tumble in the spot where, you know, it can be dangerous to tumble. Interesting decision here. Seal decides not to use the mushroom over those hills. Although, you know, in a one try you may even want to save a mushroom potentially. That's the interesting thing about strategy on this track. Oops. Seal's gonna wrap up lap 1 with a 1:16:07. Chumbo on the other screen, a little behind on the stream, does use the mushroom over those hills. Seal will have a good job over those hills, no crash. Looks like after the first lap, Seal did have almost a 1-second lead. Even without the mushroom being used in the spot you would maybe expect. Seal just taking those corners a little bit tighter, a little bit faster. Seal just using basically the old strategy, which appears to be going pretty well for him, a 1:15:51 on lap 2. Seal taking that corner real nice, as he may be able to extend the lead as long as he plays it safely. Chumbo is still driving pretty well. Seal has just been a little bit ahead here. 1:15.70 on that lap for Chumbo, as Chumbo enters lap 3 about a second behind, maybe a little bit more than that. Seal uses his final shroom. He's going to finish with a pretty solid 3:47.64. So as we watch Chumbo's screen here, he's going to have to make up a little bit of ground to catch up. Seal with very consistent laps for sure. A 1:16.07, 1:15.51, a 1:16.06. Which appears to be enough to beat Chumbo, as Seal takes a fairly commanding 2-0 lead here in this critical set 4. Seal knows he's got to win. We are going to the most complicated track in the game, Luigi Raceway. How many left turns can you make? Very complicated. As we begin this NASCAR-themed race, Seal is going to have the start on the stream. Ooh, a little bit of sand activity here for Seal as he goes a little bit over. Cutting it just a little too close. As he has a 35.37, not the best lap, but we'll see what Chumbo does. Seal driving smoother through this turn here. Chumbo in lap 1, turn 1, does not go in the sand. Seals just cannot stay off the beach. How could they, right? Solidly played with the 3 shrooms for Seal with a 31.97 on lap 2. Chumbo Ray used 1 shroom, is at a 33.67, entering lap 2 here. Note that both drivers are actually driving at the same time. We just see Chumbo stream a little bit later, so. Seal going into lap 3 here. Chumbo going for the 1-2-0 strat. Seal with the 1:42.17. He seemed to have calmed down a little after that first lap, and he had a better 34.83 lap. As we watch the end of Chumbo's run here. Chumbo has used up his shrooms as well. 0 shroom lap for both drivers. Looks like there was a little bit less sand time for Chumbo, and that gives him more than a 1-second win here. He needed that one to stay in the set. He does stay with that. Next up, Mario Raceway. Seal has promised that he will go for the mushroom cut, so we may be in for some excitement. Guess not. Seal skipped the mushroom cut on lap 1. Choosing actually not to do it after all. Maybe some gamesmanship on the part of Seal. As he gets a 25.43 on lap 1. Seal with 2 fairly consistent laps here. Chumbo also is not going for the mushroom cut. Looks like Seal's mushroom on that last one was just a little bit off, but not enough that it's going to cost him too much time as he finishes with a 1:16.72. Thank you, Kart. These streams are getting a little too far off on the sync, so I'm gonna maybe see if I can take a look at that. This looks to be a very close one. We'll see if Chumbo can come back. He looks to be very slightly behind here. As he finishes with a 1:17.02, Seal is going to pick up the win here. The 3-1 win. So I'm going to pause this for a moment here. I'm going to see if I can fix this whole stream issue. We're tied up 2-2 in sets. The pick is gonna be Sherbet Land from Chumbo. An exciting set 3 here. Seal off to a good lap 1. Really sorry to all the viewers with the streams being a little bit off. I don't know how they're like desyncing more and more. Seal with 2 good laps so far. No penguin hits, no visits to the frozen water. Chumbo also gets through lap 1 pretty well there, although he does bonk the wall there. But overall, not too bad. It looks like Seal's going to go ahead and use that last shroom a little early. More of a fast lap spot for a mushroom than a 3-lap. Chumbo does hit a penguin, which may give the win to Seal here. Seal with the 141.97 on Sherbet Land. Fortunately, Chumbo does have one-up car insurance group, so he was able to get right back up. But that difficult penguin hit really was a little bit of an obstacle for him. Another penguin hit for Chumbo. He's got a kind of a tough run here as Seal wins 1-0 in this all-critical set 5. Bowser's Castle looks to be the next pick. Seal decides, why not keep going to Bowser's Castle? Yes, Ridley, the penguin was in fact switching out his tires. Seal decides Bowser's Castle is his place. Chumbo has had some difficulty with it, so why not keep going, right? Seal has been very sharp on Bowser's Castle today.
Okay. Okay.
Another smooth lap for Seal as he gets in on a 38.72 on lap 1. Slight bonk for Seal at the end of lap 2 here. Chumbo actually has a slight lead going into lap 2 on Seal. As Seal finishes lap 2 with, I believe it was a 39.72. Seal's taking the thwomp pretty well though in that room. So far, no one has hit a thwomp. Solid performance by Seal. Appears that this is a track that he is pretty good at, but Chumbo looks like he is doing real well this time. He decided he doesn't want any more thwomp hits. He is cruising, taking very good mini turbos. He may be able to win this one. Chumbo with some incredible laps does take the win. 155.88 to 156.98. It's now off to the next pick as Chumbo looks at Calamari Desert as the next pick. We're all tied up 1-1. Sets tied 2-2. Can't have it any better than this. Seal's gonna have to do a little better though. Is he gonna try? It looks like he is gonna try to make some magic happen with the start. He's gonna actually use an early mushroom. It is down to, yeah, it's down to best of 3 tracks. Indeed, nice redemption BC earlier for Chumbo, who had really been struggling. Seal with the 35.40. That should allow him to beat this train. But he does not beat the train. Seal is in trouble going into this part of... He's not gonna be able to beat that lap 3 train at this point. So Seal's gonna be a little behind here. Chumbo looks to be going the 2-1-0 strat again, as the streams are a little further desynced, unfortunately. They seem like they're getting more and more desynced. Oh well. 34.77 for Chumbo. That is going to give him certainly enough time to beat this train. Seal just trying to make up distance, but he is just too far behind at this point. Looks like Seal's just gonna take the long way around now, rather than cut across. Chumbo in a good spot. Chumbo looks to cruise the victory here on Calamari Desert. He just needs to beat one last train here. Seal knows he's already lost. He is just messing around at this point on this track. Finally does finish at a 2:17.14. Chumbo is definitely going to win this track. He beat the train. Chumbo is going to take a 2-1 lead. Seal wants to go back to a track we all know and love, the Super Mario 64 Castle track. 2-1 for Chumbo. At this point, Seal has to win both tracks to win. Seal some pretty good driving early. Nothing unexpected, no crazy sequences.
Okay. Okay.
Seal opening with a 49.09 on lap 1. Chumbo's stream says, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. So far, pretty routine stuff for both drivers. Chumbo does seem to add another MT between the ramps on lap 1. Lap 1 for both of them were pretty close. Seal was up by just about a tenth of a second. Both drivers are pretty much otherwise using very similar mini turbo patterns. Seal with a pretty good 227.03. So Chumbo is gonna need to play slightly better, I think, to take this track. I guess part of the delay, for whatever reason, is Chumbo's stream is coming through with a little bit more lag than Sveel's. I think that's why they desynced a little bit. As we go into the final stretch for Chumbo. And Seal wins by 1/100th of a second. Seal comes back, winning by 1/100th of a second. And we are down to one track. We played 4 sets. We played 4 tracks on this set, and it's all gonna go down to a single track. I'm asking Seal to start a bit later because of because of the desyncing here, just so that we can see Chumbo and Seal roughly around the same time. This is going to be real exciting. The last pick is going to be Banshee Boardwalk Fast Lap. All the marbles. This is the finale. One track to determine the winner of this entire match. That's been going on for an hour and about 15 minutes.
Next match. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This looks to be really close. 35.55 force field. And it is going to be a 36.63 for Chumbo. Seal comes back to win this one. It is an exciting one. Came down to the final track, a final lap. Absolutely, Chumbo. It was really a fun one to host. I wish I looked into the stream syncing before this, but what a finish. Seal wins 3 sets to 2 after a set where he won 3 tracks to 2. Congrats to Seal for the win. Chumbo played just about as well, but at the end, one had the win. It came down to one track, and Seal took what was just really an incredible match. We don't see a lot of one-try league matches go all the way, and this went the whole distance. I mean, it went 5 tracks. Didn't kind of look that way at the beginning with 3-0 sets going each way, but we really got the excitement of a one-try league match right here, right now. So at this point, another match is in the books in the King Division. Chumbo looks like is going to fall to 0-2 for the season in the King Division. Seal goes up to 1-1. But there's more action to come. I mean, this is week 2. We've got another... we're going to really go all the way into week 5 or potentially week 6 for the season. The divisions are a little bit different, so playoffs start at a different time for both. But we've got another month of regular season matches in the One Try League. And I'll be back. I'm also playing in it in the Elite Division. These guys are in the King Division. There's just going to be a lot of matches. Stay tuned on Twitch for a lot more one-try action. I would say that the new format seems to be working pretty well. We are getting some slightly quicker matches by virtue of having sets that go to 5 instead of 7. But thanks for watching. This is a wrap here on Yo-Yo Yoshi's Discord. And we leave you with one last sponsor. And that sponsor is from Galaxy Air, the sweetest memories, Sweet Sweet Canyon from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Thank you all.